Hello beautiful souls, my name is Hayley and this is Divinity Tarot and Tea. I'm just burning some white sage here. No, it's not a big doobie in case you were thinking. Someone once gave me a thumbs down and I thought it might be because they thought I was smoking a big fat joint or something. So anyway, yeah, this is white sage. I'm smudging the area of any negative energies or influences that might come through today. As it's Thursday here in Oz, and on Thursdays we like to go dark. So I'll be picking up on any narcissists, karmics, that kind of thing today. And I'll be using the Spirits and Shadows Oracle. And I want to first look at why they have come onto your path, why you met in the first place, whenever that was. And we have death. So I'm feeling like they were here to instigate change. They were here to trigger you. Often narcissists in particular, they come into our lives. You see, we have an agreement before our incarnation, and these souls agree to come upon our path to help us. And with the case of narcissists, they're here to trigger us, or karmics, so that it will bring those old core wounds that have been unresolved to the surface so that we can process them. And it's up to us to process them. So that is why this particular person has come into your incarnation. They've agreed to come here to purposely trigger you. So you will find that this person is quite triggersome to you. And I'm using the Crow Tarot here to clarify. And we have the Knight of Cups. So this is probably someone that came in as a romantic person. And they were probably really full on at the start. I feel like they love bombed you. They put on this mask and pretended to be what you wanted them to be. They gave you all this attention. You know, they came and saw you often. They took time out of their really busy lives to come and see you, and you know, maybe they complimented you and, you know, just made you feel really special, gave you a lot of eye contact, that kind of thing. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. But when it came time for things to progress, they ghosted you, they pulled away. And it left you feeling confused, hurt, you know, maybe even a little bit pissed at this person. How could they? How could they just leave after the way they treated you before? And we have Judgment in the reverse position. I feel like because they had put on this play for you and they had acted out everything that you wanted them to be, that you had thought that they were a soulmate or something like that. You had fallen for it, hook, line and sinker, and you thought that this was a soul connection. But no, the narcissist is just really good at learning you, observing you and learning you and being everything that you want them to be. They are the actor. The narcissist is the actor. They wear the mask. So we'll look at what's been happening between then and now. And we have patience. I really feel like this person has kept you strung along. I want to use the word breadcrumbs, but breadcrumbs would be an insult to you. I feel like they started off with breadcrumbs and then they maybe stepped forward into the ghost of breadcrumbs or the breadcrumbs of breadcrumbs. And now you're not even getting that. It's like, you know, the bare minimum of the bare minimum. And, you know, you may be suspecting that they are doing this on purpose, and I feel like you would be quite right. That yes, they are doing this on purpose. It is all about manipulation. It's mind games. It's about degrading you into, you're still giving them your energy. You're still giving them your attention. You're still wanting them, even though they're pulling it back, paring it back to the absolute bare minimum of the bare minimum. The farts of the ghosts of the breadcrumbs. I mean, that's what it is. Sorry to be a bit crude there, but that's what it is. We have the Three of Cups. There is a third-party situation involved here as well. This could be that they were already in a relationship when you met them, they were already married, or they have met someone since. And you thought that they were going to leave that person to be with you, or that they were at the end of that relationship and that they were going to move on, and that's why they were coming to you. They don't intend to leave that person. They never intended to leave that person. You were always just a distraction. You were just there to stroke their ego. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. And they've done it in such a way. Everything that they've done it in such a way that they've given themselves plausible deniability. So that if you ever went to their partner, their wife or whomever, and you said, wear a thing or whatever, he's done it in such a way to gaslight you and also to have that plausible deniability that there was nothing solid. There's no solid evidence of him ever even having liked you. There was no words spoken. There was no nothing like that. It was very calculated, very cunning, and all to harvest your energy. But as we saw at the start here, this was to trigger you, activate you in some way. We have the Moon in the upright position. Yeah, this was all done in a very mysterious way. It was all kept in the dark. It was all kept in mystery, shrouded in mystery. Yeah, like I say, no words were actually spoken. And so you often questioned yourself, am I going mad? Is this all in my head? But you knew it was real because, you know, there were times when he did certain things and it was like, well, this can't be anything else but you still had no physical proof. He would never do anything in a way that would make himself culpable. This is a game to him. All of this is a game. And that's why he loves to keep it really tricky and, you know, keep you on your toes, keep you on the edge of sanity. Do you hear me? He's keeping you on the edge of sanity. Just enough to question, am I going mad? So in the next position here, I want to look at what the energy is going forward in this situation. And we have foresight. And we can see this cat peering out behind the curtain with one eye, which is giving me stalker vibes. I actually feel like this person's about to get caught. Possibly by another party. Someone is watching them. Someone could have been paid to watch them, or it could just be the third party that's watching them. But they're doing it very quietly because, you know, they've been with this person long enough to know what they're all about. And they've picked up a few skills along the way themselves. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so I'm getting that this is a marriage. This is a wife. Either they themselves are watching, or they've paid someone to watch, or they have friends watching this person, this man. I'm feeling like the narcissist or the karmic male in this case is a man. I feel like there will be a divorce on the cards, but the wife, she is watching, trying to get some kind of evidence, trying to get something on him, but it's just as hard for her. You know, as we saw here, he's breadcrumbing you, he's doing it in a way, you know, gaslighting you, manipulating you, a lot of mind games, a lot of dark psychology being used. But it's in a way that he has plausible deniability. And it's making it extremely difficult for this person here to get anything on him. And she just wants to get something on him. I feel like it's for an impending court case when she does decide to pull the pin. And we have the Tower. Yeah. Oh, and she does decide to pull the pin in the future. Like, she wants revenge. I feel like, yeah, this is a narcissist type energy. And the third party here, the wife, has had enough of his shit. She's done with it. She's done with him. And yeah, she's just wanting to get something back. She's just wanting revenge as a final hurrah. But yeah, it's difficult. I feel like she has paid a private investigator because it is so difficult. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of dissatisfied energy here. It could be dissatisfaction about evidence that she's able to find. And that's because it is so minuscule. You know, whatever you're going mad about, you know, you're going mad because he's not giving you enough and you're getting no clarity, you're getting no confession, you're getting no truth. Well, it's infuriating for this person here. So I'm going to pull a Heal Yourself card from Inner Segal. Some advice from Spirit around what you should do in this situation. Because, you know, we saw at the start that they were there for a reason. What does Spirit actually want you to do here? Okay, so weirdly enough, we have the card Soulmate. What are you doing to me, Spirit? Let's take a closer look here. What do you mean by this? We have Death in reverse. And we have the Lovers. This is really strange. And we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. Right, finally I get it, click. Okay, so the man who you thought was your soulmate. You thought this was a very high up soulmate, possibly even a twin flame. And he designed it that way. And he knew you were thinking that. And he played on that. He played your fiddle very well. Spirit wants you to change your perspective on this. Take a look at this. Step back. Look at it through fresh eyes. Look at this scenario. The two of you. What is actually going on here? And what would it look like if you actually were twin flames? If you actually were soulmates? Spirit is saying this is a false twin flame or false soulmate, that you've been duped here. So we'll get some more cards out here. What would you like the viewer to do, Spirit? We have the Eight of Wands. So, Eight of Wands is about that change of direction, wind of change. So we're getting change again, like the Death card here. Change course, change direction. Three of Pentacles. Learning from your lessons here. That's why they were brought to you in the first place, remember? You were meant to learn the lesson, and the lesson here is seeing through the guise and, you know, understanding that you were wrong and walking away. And, you know, processing the hurt and the feelings that go along with that. Transmuting the energy around that. We have the King of Wands here. Basically, Spirit is saying, recognize the player. You've been played. Recognize the player. So that was a really brutal reading. I'm sorry about that for whoever this is for. And we're going to finish up with a tea leaf reading here. And we'll look into the cup. I'm seeing a bat here, so again that's Spirit telling you to change your perspective on this. Look at it from a new angle. I'm seeing a little devil here as well, which, yeah, we all know what that means. He was a player. He was, you know, really negative energy, low vibing piece of crap, pretty much. I'm seeing a big X at the bottom of the cup. I don't know if you can see that. Should be picking up on that just there. And that is Spirit saying, don't go any further with this. Don't go any further with this. Learn the lesson and move on. So I'm going to leave that there, my lovelies. And I hope you got something out of it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for future readings. Leave me a comment, and I send you all so much love and joy on your path. Take care. Bye.